Hello you guys and welcome back to the channel. It's been a whole couple days since I have posted long form content. Like, I will put energy towards that short form, but sometimes sitting down for long form content kind of intimidates me, so that's why I think I hold back on it. But I just wanted to come on here and chat. It is probably the second week of July 2025, and I just wanted to kind of update you on where I was, or who I was hanging out with, or where did I go, or what did I do, what did I eat, what's the deets. We just came back from Tennessee. We had a pretty awesome trip. My sister had planned the whole itinerary. Everything pretty much almost went to the T of how she had planned it. It was a great trip. Was it hot as anything out there? Yes it was. But also please excuse my hair. I had braided it last night and it was like a nice like wavy curl for this morning for work, but then after a couple hours it has turned into just this big poof of curly hair, so don't mind that. But yeah, the trip went actually pretty awesome. We were there for almost a week and a half in Tennessee. We covered a little bit of the Smoky Mountains area. We did do some of those like touristy type of things, you know. We did the those like coaster rides through the mountains experience. We went and we walked the Sky Bridge in Pigeon Forge area. We walked through some parts of the town in Gatlinburg, like cute little shops, cute jewelry, cute outfits. I didn't buy much cute outfits, but I definitely bought some jewelry for sure. Oh, this is also one of the pieces I got in Tennessee. This though is from the Smoky Mountains area. This is made by a glass making artist. Like, he literally makes the pieces of jewelry in front of you, not the chain, but the actual piece of jewelry. But look at it, it's like a cute hummingbird with green on its wings, its little I guess like tail part, and its beak, and then the rest is like a clear glass. It's super cute. So I bought it and I was like, oh, it's $12, so I was like, why not? So I got this piece of jewelry from this more like boho shop. I got this cute pair of earrings with like a light turquoise sort of like drip hanging. It's about like this long once I actually put it on. But I got that piece of jewelry, and then I got from one of the malls that we went to, I got a ring. I'm a silver jewelry girly person, so I always tend to get a more silver base, and then whatever gemstones and stuff like that, I totally don't mind. But I think on my base, I like it to be, most of my pieces are silver, besides like some like the Indian pieces are more on the golder tones, like the ones we get from like street shops or whatever. But yeah, so I got a ring. It has like a pink stone, pink stone on it. No, yellow, sorry, not pink. Totally off my color game right now. But yeah, I got this yellow stone on it. I think she said it was like selenite or something. I just got it because it looks cute, and then she was like, it brings good vibes, it brings abundance into your life, and whether you believe in it or not, it was just a cute meaning behind a colorful gem piece that's attached to a piece of jewelry. But yeah, that was really cute. What else did we do in Tennessee? Some of our cousins and then some of my siblings, they bought a hat, a cowboy hat, because I feel like if you're going to Tennessee, you can't not buy a hat. I did not find one that fits my head the way that I would like it to, so I did not purchase one, but I do always have my siblings ones downstairs if I like really need to like turn on the hat mode. But yeah, one sibling got a black hat, one sibling got this like tannish brown with like sparkly like threading in it, and then my cousins got all black ones, and so did my aunt as well too. But it was cute. Like in photos it looks like, yo, I'm in the country. It gives you that sort of feeling, even though hats, I don't know how it associates, but like, you know, in your mind stereotypically you kind of think of hats as like like a southern thing, and so they got it because it kind of goes with the theme of the area, I guess. I don't know the history behind wearing a cowboy hat besides like blocking off the sun, but I might be totally off base with this 100%, but please excuse me, I don't know much of the history about it. But yeah, so they got cute hats because it was kind of like the touristy thing to do at that moment. And then what else? We did swim in a pool at our Airbnb that was facing nice mountains. That was a beautiful view. Were we roasting and toasting out there though? Yes, but it was a cute view, just like being able to lounge in a community pool, but then have your view just be like these ginormous mountains, and just having that to be like your view as you're in a pool. That was really cute. We had a lot of great places to eat. We even tried some Indian food too. It was spiced. We door dashed like a Indian food spot into one of our Nashville hotels. It was spicy. I think like my sister had ordered the mild, but that mild came to us as if it was like we were like drinking cold yogurt just to like soothe the spicy feeling. But yeah, so we tried some Indian food. We went to this sort of like, think of medieval times sort of show, where you're eating really good food but you're watching like live action play at the same time. We went to that in the Smoky Mountains area. That was where it was. I can't even remember what it was called, but it was a good show. It was live action. They served mashed potato. They served, I think it was like pulled pork, fried chicken, coleslaw, and then some really crisp Coke. And I don't know why, like when you get Coke at like certain places, the Coke just tastes so much like extra specially fizzy. Just a great combination overall. But yeah, the drinks were great, the foods were great at all these places that we had gone. I don't think there was like a single place that we ate at where I was kind of like, ooh, the food is missing the mark. There wasn't like those, yeah, like there was nothing that sort of, I don't know, like hit below the 7 out of 10 line or the 6 out of 10 line. But yeah, we got some really great coffee. We ate at some great spots. I had already covered that. Let me get back to where I was going. I totally forgot I had to cut my footage because my phone had been like, your iPhone has a full storage, so I just had to clear out some stuff, so hence the video cut. But yes, the trip overall was great. I would definitely go again to Tennessee for sure. I loved just having so much green around me, and just go. Oh, the main reason why we went out to Tennessee, first of all, was to see the July 4th fireworks, and that was epic. It was beautiful. It was crowded. We were in the center of all the action that happens in Nashville for the July 4th thing. We were on Broadway Street or Avenue. It was packed, like packed to the T, and I did not see how much people were actually out there until, you know, a couple days later when photographers post like articles about the Nashville fireworks, and then you see the picture and you're like, dang, that's how many people were actually out there. Yes, there was a lot of people. And imagine if this is the stage, okay? The main like headliner performance for this year's Nashville fireworks was Dierks Bentley. That was pretty awesome. I couldn't hear much, but whatever audio I did catch, it was amazing. I've heard his music before, so I do know of him. So that was kind of cool. I was all just hoping like Carrie Underwood just like randomly popped up, or like Reba popped up. But you know how like in your head you have certain country artists where you're like, please, if the gods up above who are watching what country artists I get, please let certain ones come. They did not that day, but overall the experience was great. The audio, I feel like, could have been a little bit better. Like all the audio was toward the front. Like if you're maybe like the first 15, 16 like groupings of people. You could probably hear it nice and clearly, but beyond that, I was just like, where is the speaker system? Like, you could literally hear nothing because there's so much people moving. It's like people are moving and there's like people talking, and then I was like, there's a performance going on, please kill me. Or like, not even like this, just like, let's all draw our attention to the front of the stage so we can give like the artist the time that, you know, like they deserve. Like, they worked hard on their set, and sometimes I'm like, I could not hear anything, literally anything. And I'm not that tall. I definitely know I'm not that tall. I am 5'2", 5'3" on a good day when I go to the doctor's office. But yeah, I could not see past any taller human being. Like, I was just like, I didn't have heels that day too, because I knew I would not last standing for about 2 to 3 hours with heels on, which was a great and smart move, because even with shoes, and I wear like Dr. Scholl's, you know, those like white sneaker things, and even with that, my foot was kind of hurting at the end of the night, and it wasn't even like we're doing anything crazy. It's honestly just, you are standing in place, and that part alone like already kind of hurt. So, but yeah, the shoes helped throughout that night. Sound system could have been a tad bit better, or just like more speakers placed throughout the entire like span. I know that's a lot of area to cover. Like, you're talking about covering Broadway, Avenue/Street, whatever the thing is. But I was just like, just a couple more little speakers would have helped. Like, it would make the experience just a little bit more. But besides that, the night was great. We came back just a couple days ago. I took all the sheets off my bed, put it for washing. I was being out here being productive, you know? Like, I came in on day 1 after the trip had ended. We slept in a little bit, and then I put my clothes for washing. I dusted the family room area. I cooked a little bit. By cooked, I mean like made like a little turkey sandwich, but that was a lot of cooking. Like, after a day back from traveling, it feels like even just putting like mayo on a piece of toast and bread just feels like a lot. But yes, the trip overall was amazing. It was spectacular. Now I just gotta get caught up on what bills I gotta pay in the next couple of days. And then, yeah, besides that, I am pretty good. I just had my first day back to work today. It went pretty well. I didn't fall asleep, so that was a huge win. Because the drive back was a little crazy. It was raining like the entire time. Like, not just like casual raining where you could, you know, somehow like drive through the rain. This was like torrential downpour was the raining, and so we literally had to pause for like 40 whole minutes and just wait for the rain to pass a little bit before driving. So we just stopped kind of at a gas station, just waited it out, went inside, everybody took a bathroom break, and then we filled up our gas tank, and then we just waited it out until it kind of calmed down, and then we headed on our way. But yeah, the trip overall was great. I just wanted to come on here and, you know, blab a little bit, because I was like, kind of want to do that challenge of like, if you open up your TikTok, if you open up your YouTube, you kind of got to post something. So I was like, ooh, I want to like go doom scroll on my phone, but I was like, before I do that, let's post a long form piece of content. And so here I am, posting, blabbing, don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. It is July, I think 8th or 9th. But yeah, I am working on a couple things, and I'm excited for what I'm working on. I'm definitely gonna try to do some open mic poetry reading in August. That is my intention, that is my goal. And then I want to just create like a portfolio of like headshots, full body frame shots, just so I can send out to certain projects that I would like to be a part of. So I'm excited for my little micro steps that when I zoom out of my life, it'll be quite large steps. So it's kind of cute, because like I feel like when you're in the daily, you know, a cute little example, like when we came back from our trip, which was only like a week and a half, right? We came back, we looked at all our plants, we're like, oh my gosh, like it grew a lot, but it probably didn't grow at any faster rate than when you're in the house. But you know, sometimes like the same way, like when you look at your life, like when the plant is growing day by day, you kind of don't notice all the changes. But then say you are distant from it for a passage of time, you're like, wow, like look at all the changes that you made. All those little like tiny steps actually amount to one or two big changes in your life, which is kind of cool. So but yeah, one day at a time, one step at a time, and that's how we move it. Just listening to that Jordan Sparks song just reminds you of things, doesn't it? To take life slow and take life one step at a time. But yeah, I feel like I had a deeper meaning to that, but it just got really cheesy, so I'm gonna close it off by saying good night. Did not know that this video wouldn't end up being this long, but I bid you all farewell. I am going to edit it, going to post it, not heavy editing actually, just cutting off where I kind of like awkwardly pause sometimes. But besides that, it's just gonna be a straight no, I don't know what I was trying to say. It's just gonna be as unedited as I can make it. But yes, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna have a pretty great rest of the week. We're gonna watch the new Madea movie coming out on Netflix with the cousins. We're gonna make food, make some snacks, watch the movie, and enjoy. Been talking a little too much today. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go chill, probably watch a cute YouTube video, and then fall asleep. But yes, I bid you guys farewell for tonight, and we shall see each other whenever we do. And whenever we do, meaning my schedule has to work a little bit better. But besides that, I hope you all have a great day. Bye.